It's 6 o'clock. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. First item will be a roll call.
Brown,
Here.
Davis,
Here.
Turkey,
Here.
Graves, Nail,
Here.
Walker.
Here. We'll say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Everyone take a moment of silence if they like. Take a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Everyone's had a chance to review the previous meeting's minutes. No additions or corrections, they'll stand approved as presented. And the board has voted to have Roy Pennington carry on as chief of the Pettis County Ambulance District. And now as visitors, we have Faith Venus and Dr. Guess. There was no public comment sent in, so we'll move on to the officer's report, chief's report.
First, I want to say thank you for the trust that you guys put in me. It means a lot. Staff as well. It's been an outpouring from them. So I just wanted to say that for everybody. Report was pretty short. I've been busy this past 2 weeks learning a lot of different things that I didn't know previously. I do have you guys, our September call volume is attached to it. There's been no major vehicle or equipment maintenance issues other than your normal upkeep, tires, oil changes, things like that. There's no operational changes pending at the moment, and you can see the mileage chart is attached or on the paper as well. Activities I didn't get to attend, but I know Jamie did. They had the fall leadership management seminar down at the lake on the 27th and 28th. I've been working with Pettis County Joint Communications. They're wanting to do a policy review on how their call handling goes for ambulance calls into the call center. So I've been trying to go over their policies and kind of see what they're doing, and if there's anything we can change or make better. That's still a work in progress. So for education, we had a mandatory training last month. They did some documentation training as well as sexual harassment training. So that was knocked off the list for this year. We were working on setting a date for a labor management meeting with the labor union. There's no current proposed policy changes. Personnel, we have 3 paramedics and 2 EMTs in orientation. Hopefully we get them done this month and get them on the road. I did receive 1 resignation from paramedic Kendrick Cisco. The resignation will be effective November 1st. On the call volume, on page 6, we had a total of 807 combined calls for Pettis County and Windsor. Total calls for Pettis County was 718. That was 102 transfers, 405 911 calls, and then 208 non-transports. Windsor had a total call volume of 89. That's 9 transfers from Bothwell, 1 transfer from Golden Valley, 46 911 calls, and then and 2 flights. And then we had 31 non-transports. you guys have any questions? I know that's pretty short, but it's, didn't have a whole lot to pass along this time.
When someone resigns, like Kendrick Cisco, do we have any type of exit interview that we do?
Yeah, we like to sit down and talk to him and find out. In fact, Jamie made a thing a while back, a questionnaire for him to actually fill
So
out.
it's kind of a consistent interview pattern for each, and then do we see any trends developing why they're leaving or?
No, I mean, this one here, he had an opportunity closer to home with a higher hourly rate and an offer he couldn't refuse. So
I just wondered if we were tracking those consistently.
that's usually the reason people go. They usually find something that's close to home or pays a little better, or it's their dream job. We had a handful go fly on helicopters, so that was another one that people left for. So
Okay, thank you.
Katie, since you can't see, Mr. Graves arrived at 6:04 for the minutes.
Mr. Graves has a 91-year-old mother who just had a hip replacement going to a meeting at the other side of town. And when I got to 32nd, and I sat through that light 2 times because Skyline let something out.
Excuses.
That's marked down.
I've been here at 6:01.
I'm sure she recognized your voice, and she probably wondered, when did he get here?
Thank you.
Any other questions for Roy? If not, we'll move on to the CFO report.
So it's on page 7. I just wanted to give you guys a couple updates on insurance. Christian Delozier came over last week and sat with Roy and I. They're gonna put all our property and casualty out for bid just to see what's out there, see what we can get. They're bidding with a new company that they haven't done before. So, and then today I got a verbal health insurance rate increase of 15.71%. So that actually will be about 23% for us because they gave us a month free last year. Well, this year, current year. So that's another 8%. So we can go back to Cigna and say, we'll not go out to market if you give us a X% increase, or we can just go out to market. I would say we should go out to market. Every time we've done that in the past, it's worked well for us.
I can forward you an email that I got as just trends on one of the national carriers, is that they were lowering their premiums for employers by 15%. So.
Yeah, and I haven't seen anything as far as what our claims look like or anything, so I don't know what that's based on, so,
Motion.
no.
Okay.
Page 7 starts, this is the July financials. Slowly but surely, we're catching up still. I'm trying to get you one every meeting till we're caught back up. Just real quick, total operating revenue July was 105%. Total operating expenses were 66% year to date. So revenue's up, expenses are down. The details is the same, it's just compared to the annual budget. So same answers. I did highlight a couple of things here. The red is their over budget for the year already. That's computer repair and equipment. And then on page 11 was our manager supervisor training. And a lot of that had to do with, we went to the Zoll Summit, which wasn't budgeted for. Any questions on anything else stand out to you? All right. Point out. Pages 12 and 13 are the capital expenses, current year to date as of July. Didn't look much different than it did at the end of June. Any questions on any of that?
The only question that spurred me was, have we had any update on the ambulances, when they think they'll be completed?
Next year, I think it's the first one, right?
So we're supposed to be, the last I heard, we should be getting one in January.
Okay.
The
So
rest of them,
still trending like they
yeah,
said. Okay.
it's not moving any faster. No, I wish it was, but
Yeah. Well, not any slower either right now.
not any slower yet.
Page 14 is balance sheet previous year comparison. 16 is profit loss previous year comparison this year. Last year, same as budget looked like, revenues up. Actually, this is expenses are up as well compared to last year at the same time. Any questions on any of that? All right, page 17 is current bills that are due, and the details are on pages 18 through
On
21.
on the current bills,
Yes, sir.
who's Gabriel Roeder Smith and Company?
So that is for the valuation we had done for lockers.
Oh, okay.
So it's,
That was a new business to me. Thank you.
yep. Any other questions on any of those bills? And then unions already paid their half to us on. The credit card statements also following the bills there. Some questions on that. Oh, that's the end of my report.
Last meeting, there was questions about the income from Windsor, so Jamie put together. Wait,
Thank you. Is this available online for the public?
No, I mean, it's available, if somebody wants it, but it's not on.
But I can't redirect them to the website to see this then. Okay, thank you.
I can fit it, so.
Just curious, where we got to find the numbers for 2013, 14, 15, and 16, and 17? Were they significantly lower than this starting?
It didn't start till 2016, I don't believe,
Whenever we
and
started.
there's no numbers prior to me.
Okay, there's nothing available. Would it be safe to assume that they were significantly less than the 2018 number?
As far as the
Revenues.
payment from Windsor, I know what that is, but actual revenue.
Thank you.
are there any questions on any of that? If not, I would take a motion to approve payment of outstanding bills.
So moved.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Unfinished business. Resolution 2023-06 authorized officers to view electronic bank records, which that would be Roy. Take a motion to approve that resolution.
So moved.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. And resolution 2023-07 authorized Roy to access the safety deposit box.
So moved.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Just a quick question. What's in the safety deposit box?
I don't have access, I don't know.
It's been several years since I've been in it, but there was some jump drives, at one time titles for all the vehicles, but we have not put those back since we pulled them out to get them all together because we needed to sort through them and see what all we actually had. As I would imagine at some point they'll probably go back in there. And that's all I can remember actually being in there. But it's been probably 5 years since I've been over there with Eric to look into the safety deposit box.
Are we required to keep those in a safety deposit box?
I mean, I don't know that we are. It's a good place to keep them, just to keep them safe, but I believe that the safety deposit box comes free from the bank, so we just take advantage of it. Like I said, I will probably go over with somebody after we get all this settled, just take a look, see what's in there. But it's a nice place to keep stuff that you want to definitely keep safe.
Maybe key crucial backups to electronic stuff that we should stow away somewhere else.
Early picture record translated lost box, but we also have copies in our box file. We keep online access to it.
So there's nothing physically that needs to be separated from. All right.
Major.
No floppy disk or anything.
Wow.
Any other questions on the safety deposit box? If not, we'll move on to the door license renewal.
So this was Ryan sent this over to us. I'll have him probably explain a little bit better, but I think we want to do the 3-year because it saves us about $1,700 or so on doing that. But this is to renew. It's the door fob system that we use to secure the buildings and we can give or remove access to any employees that have it versus actual keys that you can probably get copies made of. But this is what we replaced with over the last couple of years. We replaced all the facilities with this one. The updated license fees for 3 years is the $7,187.94. I'm reading. Yeah. But if you guys give your blessing for that.
Is the equipment proprietary to this company, or is this like health insurance? You can bid it out among several vendors, or?
I'll work you in for free.
You have to replace all your equipment.
That's right. That's what I figured. We were stuck with that. Okay.
And Brian, do you expect any new, I mean, this is technology, so that's always changing. So someone could come up with a better mousetrap here.
Part of what we paid for having the crowd system is having about 10 years of lifetime.
Okay.
So when we pay for these licenses, it includes, should we have one of them fail, they can replace it.
Okay.
If we have any tech issues come up that require fixing some wires, that's all part of this service that.
So we wouldn't be looking at anything probably for 10 years then.
The rate is $10 over what we initially got for this year. So locking it in for 3 years is probably a really good idea. Just to keep it at that price, because it's down to $140.
Do we still pay that monthly, annually? So we only have to do one pay?
Stay for 3 years.
My understanding is we're gonna pay the $7,187.94 right
For the 3 year. You won't get that money back. That's for sure. That's
Motion to approve that.
Yes.
I move we approve the 3-year door license for $7,189.94.
Second. Is there any further discussion? If not, all in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Sales tax rate, that was on the board calendar for discussion for this meeting.
With the cost of ambulances and medical and all that stuff going up, I don't know that it would be prudent to lower it at this time.
I would ask that if we did choose to lower it, we could restore it at what point in time, under what procedure? Explain to me how that would work. Is it an annual? If we did roll it back for some reason, we could restore it to the current rate just by simple vote? Is that how that works?
now. It doesn't go into effect usually for 2 months, because it's the first of each quarter that it can go into effect. So,
If I recall, when it was rolled back, I wasn't on the board at the time, but rolled it back, and then about 3 months or 4 months later, it went back to the.
But it doesn't require anything other than board action, correct?
Right.
Okay, that's one to make sure on the procedure.
Yeah, I agree with John. I go back to the half-cent sales tax that the sheriff's department asked for and got, and it passed with a 80% yes. So I would think that, ours would be the same if it was up for vote. Especially with us getting ready to add a new station.
But if we wanted to increase it, it would go to a vote. But for us to roll back and restore it requires only board action. That was my question.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
And we're at the statute maximum, we can't
Yes,
do anything, so.
thank you.
Is there any further discussion? If not, I would take a motion to go into closed session pursuant of RSMO 610.021, sections 2, 3, and 13.
So moved.
Second. All in favor, and that'll be roll call.
Brown,
Yes.
Davis,
To interview Chief Clinton in the morning about your new position. Would 9:30 be okay? I'll see you at the office. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Have a good
Thanks.
You too.
Are you up by then?
Bye, Flo.
I hope she gives you some. Probably, I should send her a list.
Gentlemen
Thanks.
and lady, with pleasure.
Save love.
Go ahead, James.
Do that.
Davis,
Yes.
Gerke,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Nail,
Yep.
Walker.